Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another live stream. I thought I'd pop on and share with you guys. Hold on, let's just get a bit like higher up, maybe. I don't know. I should have done this before, but there we go. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. So yeah, welcome to another live stream. Sorry if the camera's a bit wonky. It actually is really wonky. I'm just gonna de-wonkify it a little bit. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, so welcome to another live stream. I thought I'd pop on and share with you guys some pickups. I've not been car booting for so long, and now all of a sudden I'm going out sourcing and I'm going out car booting, and I'm feeling a lot better for it. Beck and I both actually went today to our Sunday car boot. It was at Norcross again, the same place where I went yesterday. And today was a lot better, a lot better items, more items, and I was excited to come home and just share them with you. It reminds me of the old days. I remember doing this before. Sundays and Saturdays I used to come and do these little live streams, just sharing the stuff I picked up, and it feels good to be doing it again. Hi to Aaron Applecore Productions, Kevin Rosen, hi Kevin, Brad, Two Aussie Thrifters, Tornado Eddie, Saunter On Man, Jazz as well, thank you for popping in, Joan and John Morris as well, thank you for popping in guys, really do appreciate it. So as you can see from the title, spent exactly £127.50 on stock today, which is pretty decent-ish, I suppose. It's I can easily it depends on what's there. We didn't get there as early as yesterday. Like yesterday, I'm still kind of adjusting to things. So for example, yesterday I got there far too early and I was queuing for a while, and it meant I missed out on some stuff. Today we were there a little bit later than I would have perhaps liked. However, overall I was much happier with how it turned out. So for example, today I knew that there'd be overspill again because there was overspill on Saturday and Sunday. There's nicer weather today. And again there was overspill in the field, which meant that as soon as we arrived we were able to get out of the car and take a look around a couple of aisles that had built up in overspill. So there was that was the first thing, so we got to do that, and we didn't actually find anything in those aisles, so we then ended up having to go and queue anyway. And there was a long queue just like yesterday, but because we'd arrived just at about 8 o'clock when people were being filtered in, it wasn't a long wait. It was just a case of them processing through the queue. It was 50 pence to get in, so Beck and I obviously paid £1, got in and started looking around. So I'll start showing you guys what I picked up. First item I picked up was only 50 pence, and I'm pretty excited about it. Hi to Antiques, Nick K, we've got Tax Shack, Tom Curry, and Jason as well. Hi Jason. Jason, did you go to Norcross today as well? I'm not sure if you did. I didn't see you, but I didn't see anyone really today. So yeah, this is the first thing I picked up. I do buy clothes when I go to the bins, for example, or if I'm looking in charity shops, I do look at clothes. But at the car boot sales, because of the way most people tend to just throw their clothes onto the onto the floor, it's really difficult to kind of, you have to judge the time. You have to judge the time frame that it takes for you to go through all of those versus getting around the stalls. Was it John I met today? Hi John. John from Wigan. Hi John. Yeah, I met John today. That was cool. That was my favourite stall that John saw me at. John Walsh, thanks for saying hi. The wife went. You didn't go, Jason. Okay. So this is my first pickup. I wasn't going to pick it up, but I spotted. You can see this is an Aprilia. I think it's like a MotoGP type jersey. You've got it's just like a polo shirt, but it's got some really cool sponsors embroidered onto it. So you've got Dunlop, but also the one that caught my eye was PlayStation 2, and this was on the floor, and I could just about see that logo there. So on the back side you can see it's got the PlayStation 2 logo. I was looking at it and I wasn't sure I was going to pick it up, but I checked the size and it is actually a men's size medium. I'm just guessing it's a very kind of like tight fitting medium, or maybe it's shrunk over the years, but I thought it was definitely worth it, especially when I asked how much the lady was asking. She only wanted 50 pence for this, so 50p for a pretty cool kind of motorsport type jersey. And like I said, the cool thing about it is the PlayStation 2 logo, PlayStation 2 sponsorship. So I mean that's embroidered on the back as well as obviously sorry, not Aspria, Aprilia. I don't know motorbike stuff, so I do apologize for butchering that, but an Aprilia polo shirt with the ESZ, was it Essenza, and then MP is their sponsor, but the PlayStation 2 branding. And I thought obviously it's got to have some age to it, and for 50p I'm thinking it should be decent. I can't be 100% what it'll be worth. I would expect maybe to ask around £20 for this. What do you guys reckon? I mean, if in the chat anyone's got any kind of ideas of what you'd ask. It looks really small for a medium. I mean, there is just it looks kind of shrunk maybe, I don't know, but it's more of a small than a medium, I'd say. But then again, I've just gotten so big over the years, I can't be sure what's what anymore. But like I said, I just love the PlayStation 2 branding, and I thought that logo alone will attract like some people that are into games. I'm just thinking of what kind of price I'd look at. I was thinking maybe it would be around like the £20 mark, but I'm not 100% on whether I'd be able to get that. Tax Shack Tom Crow says 25 to 30. Wow. Hi Shazad. Hi Lone Star Picker. Heather Wood. Rummage Around. Kieran, thank you for popping in. Tornado Eddie says dealing with annoying buyers. Nick K says my car boot had a big overspill and found all the good stuff in it. Overspills are definitely worth looking at. Now I did try to do a bit of research on this, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find anything exactly like it. But because I think like Tac Shack Tom Curry says 25 to 30. Yeah, Aspria was a Newcastle United and Colombian striker, Faustino Aspria. I remember him very much with his very languid movement. He was awesome. He was very lazy though apparently, and he didn't like the cold in the northeast. That's what I heard. Welsh Wondernia, Chrissy, thank you for popping in. So yeah, that was my first pickup for 50p, so pretty pleased with that. Hopefully get around £20. Yeah, the PS2 logo will say it. That's what I was thinking, Tom. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure. I was thinking more around 20, but if you think 25 to 30, I might put it up at 30 with best offer, and we'll go from there. So that was my first pickup. Then I moved on and we found a decent stall which had some cool stuff in it as well. And I was, hey Jack, I went to Norcross. Where did you go? You'll be interested. I ended up buying that Carnage, by the way. I'll show you in a moment. But here we go. So the second thing I found was this very tattered looking box, but this is a Blade helicopter. Hey Ryan, how are you? Looking as fresh as I'm feeling fresh, Ryan. Thank you for popping in. Hi Nathan, how are you? Zahir, list it higher and accept an offer if they show interest. Like you said, the PlayStation and other logos are keen. Yeah, PlayStation 2 logo is what I'm hoping will sell that. Found a Neo Geo Pocket Color yesterday with some rare games. Probably about £500 worth. Wow, Kevin. Wow. You stayed in bed. You missed out, Jack. Norcross was good today. But anyway, this was a Blade CX2 helicopter. Now, I saw this. I asked the lady how much she wanted, and she only wanted £5. Now that is a bit of a good price. And you know, let me just see. Let me just see. I want to just show you what I have done a bit of research on these. I'll see if I can show you some kind of listings. If not, Blade CX2. So I paid £5 for it, and this has fetched in the past. I've seen people fetch even for faulty ones. They've gotten decent money. Hold on. Where are they all gone? E-Flight CX2. E-Flight CX2. Let me see if I can find it now. It's just typical, isn't it? I'm trying to find something. I'll give you guys an idea of what we can achieve on this anyway. So here is, well, this is not completely fair because this is a new one, but you can see someone got the equivalent of £130 for it, but theirs was like new in the box. As you can see, my box is really damaged. However, the insides, The box are damaged. The box is damaged, but let me just show you the inside of this thing. It is absolutely excellent condition. It doesn't really look very used at all. It's all there. You've got the transmitter, the power supply, the charger. I mean, the transmitter alone, you could get about £20-25 for it. It's a 5-channel transmitter. I've seen these sell for spares as is for 50. So from £5, I'm not going to lose any money. So I'm really pleased to get all of that for a fiver. But on top of that, like cherry on the cake, they also had some spares. These extra blades, the last time they sold for about £8, and you can see they've got the original hobby shop price on at just £5.99. But when you sell them nowadays, I saw someone get £8 plus shipping. So I'm pretty happy to have gotten those. And also there was another battery, and you can see the battery was originally £18. Batteries don't normally go up in value like other parts can, but I should still be able to get maybe £10 to £15 for a brand new set of RC parts. And obviously that will just go into my RC categories. I've got categories for E-Flight, not for flight power, but those will get listed separately. And for a fiver, the parts alone will pay me, and then I'm going to just sell the helicopter. In the main, I wouldn't recommend this style of helicopter because this is what's called a coaxial helicopter. It's kind of like a beginner's style of a helicopter, so it's not necessarily what you want to be looking out for. But because of the brand, E-Flight and Blade, I knew that it would be worth the cost. So I picked that up. So for a fiver, so not bad at all. So just moving that out of there. Not bad for a fiver at all. So really pleased with that. Let's see who else has popped in. Kevin says only paid £10 for the Neo Geo Pocket. That is, Kevin, that is such a good find. I'm very, very impressed and jealous. Jack, I'm disappointed you stayed in bed. Hi Queenie Contest. Thank you for popping in. Tax Shack says you've had a few of them, Z. Have I? I don't remember having them. Hey Adam Straker, how are you? Stephen Jones says, hi Z, still no car boots in the Bournemouth area. Some are saying that the biggest two in the surrounding area won't be opening up this year. That is sad. We've had the same news up here. There's a car boot called Greenhall which has decided not to open. There's a car boot called Windike, which is near Blackpool, that hasn't got any specific time frame. My local car boot may open at the end of the month. But yeah, this car boot's obviously the one that's going, so it's worth going to at the moment. Nathan Powell says doing good, just recovering from boot sales I did this morning. I only did one, and I've got to say it is kind of tiring. Lone Star Picker says I'm about to go to our version of car booting, but it's a moving sale. Glad you found all kinds of goodies. That one item at £5 was a steal. Thank you, Lone Star Picker. I appreciate you popping in. Hi Z, just got back myself, got a PS2 Slim with 30 games for £20. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey Lex, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Laney, thank you for popping in as well. Rummage Around says I had a cracking car boot sale too, looking like we all did, speaking to people. Yeah, guys, check out Rummage Around. That is actually Rick Grimes' new YouTube channel. So after he's finished fighting the zombie horde in The Walking Dead, he's decided to go on an even more difficult venture of reselling. So you can definitely follow Rick as he makes his way through the treacherous world of reselling on eBay and going car booting, etc. Definitely worth checking out Rick. Apparently he calls himself Kieran as well, but I don't know. Let's see. Didn't go today, says Tom Quarry. Oh, okay. I'm not flying it, Ryan. I'm not flying it. Okay. Z, regarding the batteries, is that because they lose juice? Not really, Lone Star Picker. It's because I think the with batteries, these will come in what's called a storage state. These are LiPo batteries. They can be very dangerous. LiPo batteries have to be handled with care. And from a new state, these will be balanced at like 3.7 volts per cell, so that they remain stable. if this battery had any signs of puffiness, etc., you'd have to dispose of it, because the chances are, what it means, it basically would have discharged too much. Like it might have gone down to like 3.1 volts or something, and it would have just puffed up, etc., and then it would be useless. But also batteries have gotten cheaper over time, but you still get, I don't know, probably about a tenner maybe, I don't know. But parts become more rare because, you know, they're just parts. So there we go. Want to see the Carnage? Interested to see why you bought it. Yeah, I bought the Carnage in the end. I got it for 40 Jack. It was more just, I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, he was there, he had it still, so I was like, okay, he's still got it, he's gonna want to sell it now. I picked out, there was a couple of things missing with it. I'll show you actually. Yeah, I never buy coaxial helicopters, says Lex. Yeah, coaxial helicopters, you want to, if you're looking for RC helicopters, guys, you want to look for what are called fly barless, FBL, fly barless helicopters. So you want, fly barless helicopters are very, the ones that you really want. Okay, that's a fly barless helicopter. So this is my own helicopter. So you can see that you've got the swash plate there. Okay, that's the swash. It moves in 3 different angles where it would do. There you go. I've got to be careful with the servos. So you can see there's no balancing bar. You see the other one had like 2 sets of blades for stability. So these helicopters are like more difficult to fly, but they can fly in, you know, they can do more. They're more acrobatic. You can fly this upside down if you wanted to, all different angles, and you can, you know, control it completely. Whereas on a coaxial helicopter, you'll be very limited to the kind of flying you can do. You're pretty much just going to be going around in loops type thing, going up and down. You're not going to be able to bank loads, or you're not going to be able to flip it upside down. It just doesn't have that ability, because you don't have control of all the channels. So that's like a fly barless helicopter. So those are the kind of helicopters you want to look out for. Okay, right, so moving on, then the next thing I bought was from the same stall as the helicopter I just showed you, the radio control helicopter. And I basically bought, oh gosh, where am I? I suppose this will be my regret buy of the day. They looked really cool. There was 5 of these cars. Yeah, there was 5 of these cars. These are Burago 24th scale F1 cars, and I got them for a $5. I'm not sure it's really worth it. I think this is a fail. You can see that one's got all hair and gunk in it, in the tyres where it's been run along on carpet. These aren't really valuable. I thought they would have a bit of value at least because they're made in Italy, but because they're not particularly old, they're not sought after. You know, these are like a $5 each maybe, but I'm not going to bother selling them like that. I think I'm going to probably job lot these together and try to get like £15 out of my $5. So this is probably a bit of a fail. Ideally you want to find older cars. You know, there will be some which have got value, but when you don't have the boxes for them when they're played with, that massively affects value. But also these aren't really old enough. Ideally you want some with like tobacco advertising on it, perhaps, you know, that kind of thing. So that was like a fail. That was from the same lady. I was just kind of like trying to get in the zone and buy some stuff, so that was like a bit of a naffy one, but still from a $5 I think I'll still be able to get maybe 15 as a job lot, if I can be bothered to list them, because it might not even be worth it. I might just have to accept it wasn't a good purchase, you know. Hi Leanne, Death by Glamour has popped in. Do appreciate you popping in, Leanne. Double Karma as well says, my local car boot staying shut till next year, very sad face. That is sad. Applecore says, don't forget Rick Grimes also uses Hermes, which I heard he used to send Carl's antidote. That's a good point there, Applecore Production, sharing some extra knowledge there. If you fly, I won't tell Bex, that's fine. Hi Night's Life, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Dapper Tiger Sam, thank you for popping in. Yeah, so that was a bit of a naff one. Then I also bought for £2 this. This is a good item to look out for. This is a what's it called? This is what would you call this? A Hohner Melodica Soprano. So yeah, this is a one of those weird flute things that you blow into and you play your notes. I'm not really looking to blow into that to test it out. I'm pretty sure it's probably fine in terms of condition. I'm sure it is. It looks well made. Made in Germany, vintage item. So this was £2. Hey Georgina, thanks for popping in. Georgina Jill. Adam says Burago not really top end in diecast though, some okay. Yeah, Adam, I think I made a rookie mistake. I was hoping that it had some sponsorship on it. For some reason, it's really weird. I thought I saw tobacco sponsorship on one of them, so I was just like, how much for the lot? Bam, I took it, and then I'm looking at them when I got them home, and I thought, why did I buy these? There's no real vintage tobacco sponsorship. It was just bad. But this was pretty cool. These are worth looking out for. This was only £2. So this is like I said, a Hohner Melodica Soprano. And this is a vintage, I don't know, what do you call it? Like a flute piano. These you can normally fetch decent-ish money on. Let me just show you what you can get on these. Vintage Hohner Soprano made in Germany. Someone got £30 for one, so that's pretty good. £27 at auction, but that had the outer box. I've just got the carry case, so I think I'll be happy. That was at an auction, so buy it now prices. 29. Someone got a tenner. 29, 20, 25, yeah, 25. So yeah, top end you're looking at 30 quid for that. So for £2, I'm not gonna be out. That's good. That's good profit, I suppose. £2 to 30. That's decent. Sam says, I could bang out a tune on that. Oh no, Leanne says I could bang out. So I can't even read properly. Leanne says I could bang out a tune on that. Really, Leanne, that would be a sight to see. I should send it to you, and then you can record a video and upload it with a really cool tune. Nick says some F1 Burago stuff is all rightish. Yeah, well, the stuff I got wasn't, unfortunately, so I got screwed there. I also bought this today. I don't normally buy puzzles, but this is sealed. It's Christmas related. 500-piece WH Smith puzzle for 50p. At the moment, I think you probably get, maybe if you ask for it, a tenner, I suppose. I don't know. But coming close to Christmas, I'll definitely put it up for about a tenner from 50p. And it depends. If Amazon has a listing, I might look at that. Sealed puzzle. Normally, I don't normally buy puzzles even if they are sealed, unless they've got really high piece count. Puzzles which have got like thousands of pieces tend to be worth more money. 500-piece puzzles are like the worst you can buy. But this is by the McNeil Studio, Winter Cottages, and apparently people do buy this puzzle. And I think I've seen people. I don't know. I think I've seen people get some money for it. McNeil Studio puzzle. Okay. Yeah, someone got for the exact same one. Someone did get a tenner for it. So there you go. That's the same. Well, no, it's not the same one at all. I'm lying. Similar one, just a different scene, but by the same people, McNeil Studio. So a Christmassy scene, £10. They did it with free shipping. I'll probably do it with like plus shipping. From 50p, I'll deal with that. I'm not gonna be too upset. Nathan says I haven't unloaded my goodies yet. I'm not as confident as DVG, says Sam. Hey Esley, how are you? Worth selling board games at Q4 prices now, says Kieran. Yeah, I think I'll probably list it up. I'll look at and see whether Amazon have got a listing as well, because Amazon are okay. I got 3 Wentworth puzzles today for £9. Should be 80 to 100, says Nick. Wow, that's really good. Question, are you expecting a massive Q4? Answer, I'm hoping for a massive Q4. Shazad, I can't be certain of it, but I'm hoping there will be one. It's the first time that I'm actually buying for Q4, if that makes sense. It's the first time I'm actually trying to build up stock that could be more popular at Q4, like toys and games and things like that. So there we go. Just done my Nathan, planning to get it all drafted by bedtime, says Georgina. Wow. That would be good. See, I wanna quickly get all my stuff sorted out today as well. Just keep on top of it. Certain wooden puzzles go for serious money. Yeah, that would definitely make sense, Sam. Wooden puzzles, definitely. Now this is something that could be worth some really good money. It is a set of weighing scales. But they're not just any old weighing scales. These are by AE Adam, and these have a maximum capacity of 48 kg, which is insane. So yeah, really good scales, and these were calibrated. And the next they were last calibrated in May 2019, and then they were due for calibration in May 2020. So I'll have to point that out. But I got this from house clearance for £20. I got this for £20. So I think these will be good. I think these will be worth some decent money. I've sold like commercial level scales before. And I've done okay with them. I've not been able to find this exact model of scale on eBay. Adam scale, what is it, a CBK? But the only one I found so far, let me just show you. Currently there's someone trying to sell one new, which is, someone's got a new one which they're trying to get £200 with best offer, and they're not getting it, but I paid 20. So used... It's difficult. I mean, some people are asking all kinds of money. I'm just going to go by sold. You can see someone here for a similar scale, but not the same one. Auction got £40, which is still double the money. But you've got to look at how much weight it can handle. So, this one here is only a 3 kilo scale, and that got £130. That's a 15 kilo scale, that got like £70. I reckon I should be close to around 80 pounds or something, maybe 80 to 100 even. I've sold scales like this for good money before, so I'm pretty confident that they'll go for a decent amount of cash. So definitely worth looking out for kind of commercial weighing scales. So yeah, I'll see what I get for those. But like I said, someone's trying to get 200 for a new set, so if I can price mine at 100 from 20, that'll be decent profit. So yeah, let's just do that. Get on the scale, says Lex. No, Shazad saying honky tonk all the way to the bank. Yeah, the less said about the honky tonk man failure, the better. I've just gotten myself into just mess with that, really. That's what happens when you try to make money from other resellers. You're at risk of getting burnt. Try to make money from a retail website, it's going to screw me over, isn't it? So I don't know, I'm screwed over with that. I'm stuck with a bunch of honky tonk men, but I'm going to keep one for myself anyway to make myself feel better, and we'll see what they sell for. I mean, some people are selling them, but it's going to be a hard, slow sale, that is, I think. Just wrapping parcels sold. Empire Strikes Back CBS for VHS 80s version for £60 as Yorkshire seller. Wow, that's pretty good. Yorkshire reseller. Tax Shack says, what do you use for screen share, Z? Doing some how-to vids but can't find any decent software for screen share. I'm using OBS, Tom. So I've just OBS is the best software you can use. Learn to use it. It's worth it. It's really, really good. So definitely. I could do with another parcel scale for the other room, says Nathan Power. Kieran says, I picked up 50 brand new mini disc blank ones. That is fantastic, Kieran. That is fantastic. Also got these for a £5. This is an Ion LP player which records LPs onto computers. The box is damaged, but the actual unit is brand new and unused. So they're not worth a huge amount. I'll probably be able to get like £20-25 for that. So that was an buy. But it was like it's kind of new inside, and for a £5, it's hard to say no for a £5. So that was pretty good. Also picked up one of these guys. I've done pretty well with these figures. These are called HM Forces action figures. This is a like fast jet fighter pilot. and he was £2. And this one should get me about £20 back. I've been selling these quite regularly. Like, I've sold through quite a lot of the bundle I had, so this would be a nice few easy photos. And you can see his little visor goes up as well. You can take his helmet off as well. You can take his breathing thing off. You can see he's pretty cool actually. Look at that. It's like, hey, how are you? And you can take his thing off as well. Take it off from one side, and he's like, he's a handsome guy, isn't he? Bit pale, but there you go. So £2 for that. That should go for, like I said, about £20. Should be a nice and simple sale. Only paid £9 or £10 for all 50 blank mini discs. That's fantastic, Kieran. That is a really good pickup. Jack says, I'm sad I didn't go now. Yeah, you see, you've got to go. You've got to go, and it was worth it. Today was better than yesterday. And Dapper Tiger Sam says, if you have a Mac, you can screen record and voiceover with keyboard controls. I don't have a Mac, so I don't know how to do it. Hey, Mustard Rabbit, good afternoon to you as well. I stayed up to watch a little UFC, went to bed at 4, woke up at 6, says Kieran. That's crazy. Bet he's got chest hair like Husey, says Ryan. He can only dream. I don't think so. This guy's got, he ain't rocking any chest hair. Look at him. There's no. All right. Now this is actually an interesting one. Definitely, it's always surprising what small electronics. Oh, for fudge sake! Really, Zahir? Oh, you know what? I've ordered the battery pack thing for this camera so I can power it. I've actually ordered the battery pack thing for this camera. Okay, so today will hopefully be the last time I have to switch batteries over. Okay, so I do apologize for that, but oh, it's so annoying. Why? Just. Okay, come on. Here we go. All right, there we go. Hey, Kirsten, just got back from Car Boot, loved it. Yeah, Car Boot's fantastic. I actually did really well today at a house clearance guy. I actually got a couple of things from house clearance, and you know, it's a case of basically you just rummage around yourself and you show him what you've picked up. And then he decides how much he's going to charge you for it, right? Sort yourself out, change camera, amateur, someone professional. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it won't happen again. I have now ordered like an adapter thing, which will make it like no issues. But yeah, so it was one of those house clearance guys where they just put everything. I would prefer it wouldn't the video. Like. It was one of those house clearance guys where they just have a van of stuff. They don't know what they've got. They've just cleared a house and they bought it all out, spread it all out, and it's down to you to go and check through everything and see what there is. And that's actually where I dug this guy out as well. I got him from that. And I picked this up as well, and he only charged me, I think, was it £1 or £2 for this item. And this is a Sony UWA BR100. And what it actually is a USB wireless LAN adapter. So these are kind of like these are basically designed if you've got a Sony Bravia TV. You would want one of these, and for £2 it was a nice little surprise pickup because it's all in there. I've just checked before coming on live. It's all in there. It's all connected up. And I'm really pleased that I did buy it because they fetch pretty decent money. You can see here someone got £45 for one of these things. Someone got 40. You can see there is a third-party option available which sells for just £10. However, people do want to buy the branded proper version and they will pay for it. So you can see you can buy for brand new a third-party knockoff version of this for a tenner, but people are still paying 45, 40, 45 you know, for the official Sony one. Well, someone there just got 38, someone only got 25, 37.50. So I'm gonna go for like 45. Someone got 62 brand new. Someone got 48. So I'm 45. I'm gonna go for 50 with best offer maybe. I'm gonna go for like 50 with best offer. So I got this for like £1 or £2. The guy was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's some kind of Wi-Fi dongle," because I didn't know what it was. It was like, "It's a Wi-Fi dongle." Like it was like £2. I was like, "Okay." I think it was £2 I paid for it. So £2, and it will sell for it'll sell for 50 odd pounds, 45, 50 pounds. So really pleased with that. I'm just looking in the chat and I can see that Kirsten's Curiosities. Kirsten is going to be sharing her haul from the car boot. Definitely go and show some support to Kirsten. She makes fantastic videos. Lovely lady. She's got a really cool little shop down. Is it Devon? Is it in Devon? Something that area. And Kirsten's Curiosity, definitely check out her YouTube channel. So she's going to be doing a live haul around 2ish as well. So if you want more haul content, please pop over there and say hi. Well, Laney's definitely going to be there. Yes. Happy Chap says, I love a stall of rummage boxes. 100%. You can find some gems. Like I said, this was dug out from there. That was dug out from there as well. This one stall got me quite a few items. So yeah, that, you know, for from £2 to 45, very, very happy with that. What else did I pick up as well? This was also from the rummage box guy. This was from the rummage box guy as well. The outer box is a bit dirty, so that's going to need a wash. But the brand to look out for is Light Pod. Now, Light Pod, for those of you that don't know, I've had something similar, but you want to get branded versions of these. Z pretending he's ever watched anyone else's videos. Whatever, Lex, just don't watch yours. So these are definitely worth looking out for. These are called SAD lights. So people that have seasonal affective disorder, and I think I've got it. I really feel I've got it. I feel my mood correlates heavily with the weather. And well, not necessarily the weather, just blue sky. I love blue sky. Blue sky cheers me up. The sun really cheers me up. I really do feel I get more affected in the weather than I would like to admit, because it just sounds weird. SAD, sad, seasonal. It's not even, I don't know if it's real or not. That's how it feels to me. But I do feel so much happier when the sun is out and it's just brilliant. Rude says Lex. Yeah, exactly, Laney. I was in Laney's chat yesterday. Saw Ian there. I've been on Andrew's channel last week. I think I was having a drink with Andrew. There we go. Brick-a-Brack Gold says, hi Z, great seeing you in car boot mode again. Oh, thank you, Brick-a-Brack Gold. You should have taken his contact details. It is just mine. He doesn't watch that. No, I watch yours, but then you go into like hours of jewelry, Lex. You know, come on, attention span is short. You know, like mix it in with stroking the cat, and then, you know, or like, I don't know, do something crazy. But it's the jewelry. It's the same with Shelly. I start watching Shelly's live streams every morning, and she brings the jewelry out, and I'm sorry. Anyway, this is a Light Pod, Energy for Life SAD light. So this light is meant to cheer you up. I'm not sure how it does it, but it's just a light. Honestly, guys, it's just a light. But you will be surprised at how much money they can fetch. I paid £5 for this. So let me just see. Light Pod. There we go. So here is something. Stroking the cat. Does Bex know about this law? It's quite Lex, you know. So here you go. Check this out, guys. Light Pod SAD daylight therapy light lamp. Now, used to test only. So this is new. So mine's not new. But this sold for £90. I paid a £5 for mine. Mine does come with the box. I've probably got lazy man disorder, but the weather really messes with me, Shazad. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I feel like when the sky is blue, the blue sky does things for me. The blue sky, like, I don't even care if it's cold. Like, say even in winter, I can be in really good mood when it's blue sky. When we get days and days of grey sky, like we do sometimes, that messes with me. But this was for 89, but someone else got 50 for a similar one, but a different model. But this guy only got 20 for his. So I'm just surprised. He only got 20 for his. So I'm thinking he may have undersold. I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting to get 90 because mine's not new, but maybe around 50 to 60. What would you guys say? But I only paid a £5. I've got a sad light Tuesday. They do really, Lex. They actually. See, I might. Put this on for now. Hold on, guys. It's gotten a bit grey. Don't look at my belly. It's hard not to see it, I suppose, but... Whew. That's kind of bright. But okay, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try this out. Okay. Okay. Because it does bother me. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Paint your wall blue. Paint your wall blue. Paint my wall blue. Night's Life says, I'm thinking of doing a live soon if anyone's interested. Yeah, Night's Life will be going live as well, so will Kirsten's Curiosities. Right. I saw Peter Cummins was going live, but I think I went live, so he didn't go live, I'm not sure. But yeah, belly hair, the worst. You didn't see any belly hair, did you? I'd keep it. Instant happiness. Stimulates vitamin D, I think. I know a few people that use them. Yeah, I think I need it. Like, I've bought some vitamin D, but Shazad said this was rubbish vitamin D. So I was like, I thought this was good vitamin D because it was like 4,000 IU, whatever that is. Look, 4,000 IU. Huh? Damn, you're looking good. Must be the luck. Thanks, Kieran. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Moving on. Moving swiftly on. Also so far from this one stall, we have gotten this thing 2 to 45. This guy 2 to 20. The sad light 5 to maybe 60, 70 maybe. And then I also got from the same guy, and this was actually in one of the boxes. This is one of the things where you dig and dig and dig, and I actually found a PlayStation, so I was pretty happy about that. It came with 2 games. The games aren't all that, but PlayStation looks in good condition. There's no yellowing. It came with the original RF cables, so the original RF adapter. So I'm going to be tuning into channel 36 like we used to in the old days. So I've got the power supply, the RF cable. It even came with an analog PlayStation controller as well, and it came with the instruction manual. I've seen people achieve about £35 for £35 for some for a PlayStation on its own, but this also came with these games. Now that game is not worth much, so I might bundle it. That's Castrol Honda Superbike Racing, mint condition case though, which I'm really starting to look out for PlayStation cases. So you know, there we go, and there we go. It could have been 4,000 Geiger counter, and you would have. So this is Road Rash 3D. So Road Rash 3D, this is worth selling on its own, I've seen. Again, it's in good condition. The case, the hinge isn't broken. There's no cracks on it. The user manual, the disc is there. This I should be able to get £10 to £12 on its own. So that's what I paid for the PlayStation. I paid a tenner for the PlayStation. So I should get my money back mostly on this game. And then I'll sell the console for about 35-ish, something like that. So again, that was like a pretty standard pickup. But that was in the bottom of the boxes that were there. So yeah, it's only cool stuff going live. I missed that, guys. Keep the light, says Rosie. Maybe, I don't know, but if it's for like 60 quid, oh man, what's more important, 60 quid or my happiness, you know? And I'd say 60 quid. I send you some vitamin D, says Shazad. Oh, thanks, Shazad. I bought about 50 SAD lights about 15 years ago, and they sold like hotcakes. I had to repair half of them. Like, wow, 50, that's crazy. Night's Life. I get really miserable in the winter too, says Double Karma. Yeah, I mean, the weather does affect people in different ways. The final thing I got from this stall, so we're still going from the stall, guys. This one stall really made the whole thing worth it. I got this for a £5 as well. Now this is, what is this? This is a Doro ergonomic wireless digital headset, and it includes the handset lifter. Handset lifter is included as well. So this is like a £5. I've checked it, it's all there. And again, this should be a £5 into about £40, I think. HS 1910. So that is pretty cool. Let me just show you guys what I expect to get. So you can see there. So the cheaper price one below it for 22, that's headset only. So this is the headset with the handset lifter included. So that's why this one got £47, and that was used. So I think that includes I'm not sure actually that does include the lifter or not. Mine includes the lifter. I'll mention that it includes the lifter. So I'll obviously check it all out. 47 quid, which is, you know, I think that's pretty good from a fiver. So definitely another brand to look out for. Doro, I think it's kind of, again, commercial office space. You know, you can answer the phone without touching the phone, and then you just deal with it, you know, like you're important. So that's really cool. Gotta go help a mate with something. No worries, night's life. My vitamin D is very low. When it's low, it makes me very tired, gives me brain fog, says Lainey. Shazad says, your happiness ain't worth 1p. Thank you, Shazad. And Jazz says, def your happiness. Oh, thanks, Jazz. That's cool. Didn't know Doro did headsets. Yeah, I didn't know. But yeah, 47 quid from a fiver. I'll happily take that. And then we're moving on to the last couple of items. This surprised me. It has been tested. The guy actually showed me it working. And this was a Sanyo Talkbook TRC 570M for £2.50. Annoyingly, he'd actually taped the price across there, and you can see there's a bit of sticker residue on the door. Can you see the sticker residue on the door? I don't know why he decided to put the sticker just across the door. A bit crazy, but I peeled that off. It's all working nicely. It takes these micro cassettes, and I paid £2.50 for it, and I was expecting to sell it for about the £20 mark, maybe, you know, because I used to buy these all the time. I used to sell them for a lot more on Amazon, so if there's an Amazon listing, I tend to send it up there. But this isn't boxed, it's just the unit with the sleeve. But I was very, very impressed to see that someone is out there selling these for like some serious cash. There's a guy who's actually sold the same dictation machine. He sold two of them for £45. £45, which I sold at a special offer, so I guess he didn't get £45, but there we go. He's got them up at 45. But you can see 20, someone took an offer on 35, 20. See, I think 20 is more realistic. I thought so. 30, there you go. Someone got 30. So for £2.50 to like 30, that's interesting to see. So that was a nice, easy little pickup as well from £2.50. And then I got this. This was bought from another dealer. I see him often buying. He's bought off me in the past, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping this is going to be working fine. It looks like it will because it's got everything with it complete, in excellent condition. Instructions, remotes, power supply, everything ready to test. I paid £20 for it, which is near the top of what you'd want to pay for this kind of a camcorder. This is a Panasonic GS11 mini DV camcorder. Again, people have gotten up to £100 for these, but it does vary. I've actually seen someone sell one of these at auction, unfortunately, and it sold. Let me just show you guys. Look at this. Some guy actually got sold theirs for £1.04 on the 5th of July. Now, whether the seller honoured it or not is a different matter or not, but £1.04, 2 bids is what it ended on, which is really kind of sad. But if you actually look, the more standard pricing, someone got 55 for parts only there. But this, here you go, 72.28 fully working. That's like mine with a bag, accessories, everything there. So £72. Someone got 160, but that's boxed. 60, 100. See, 100 is about, yeah, there you go. Panasonic are solid, says Neil. Easy 100. So £20. I was like, yeah, you know, if it looks like, I trust the guy anyway, but it looks like, because he's like I said, he's a regular dealer type thing. That was my sad light. It's just tipped over, but we're near the end now, so we can get through this. But yeah, that was only a £20 pickup, so really pleased with that. So hopefully, yeah, easy 100 like Neil says. And then finally, Jack Dobbins, who's in the chat, was with me at this car boot yesterday. He met me and he actually offered this guy £40. And I believe he didn't go for it or something, or he wasn't. What was it? He wasn't sure about doing the £40. What was it? I'm not sure. But like, I was there again today. Jack slept in because he's lazy. I was there again, and the guy still had the car there for sale. So I was like, well, I'd already bought all the other stuff, and I just thought I would go and, just before I was leaving, I was like, I'd go and speak to him and see whether he'd do anything. And I said to him, I had a look at it, and then I noticed a couple of things. The first thing I noticed was actually that he's missing, and he didn't mention this, he's actually missing the front right dog bone. But that's not a problem for me, because I've got plenty of parts, so I'll be able to replace that myself. And again, he said that the spark plug needed changing. Again, I've got spark plugs available. It's not a lot of money, but it eats into your profit. If you're spending like a tenner on a spark plug, a fiver on a dog bone, you don't want to spend like 15 quid extra. It can eat into profits or whatever. But he accepted kind of grudgingly £40. Got him down to 50. Oh, that was it. He was wanting 60. Got him down to 50, but I got him down to 40. So I thought 40, I can just about deal with it, because I like the, I don't know, like it's missing the dog bone. I can change the dog bone. Worst comes to worst, I don't know, I might even keep it, but I don't know. But yeah, it looks okay, but I was like, yeah, 40 quid, not too bad. Other than that, I think it's all there, apart from the missing dog bone and the spark plug. He said, oh sorry, and he needed an air filter. So that's the thing. So if you didn't have those parts, even a cheap air filter is going to cost you about £7-8. Dog bone's going to cost you about £5. You're not going to get one, so you're going to have to pay more than £5. So you're looking at about 7-8 for that. Probably about 7-8 for the dog bone. So that's like 16. New spark plug's going to cost you about another tenner maybe. So you're looking at a fair amount of spend just to get it running. So yeah, because I've got those parts available, and plus obviously bear in mind he's got no body shell as well. So yeah. I mean, it's got some compression. So yeah, the exhaust is just, yeah. So that needs to be kind of zip tied, really. That's all. So there we go. So that was it. So I paid 40 for that. I mean, this isn't something I'd recommend necessarily unless you had the parts. I've already got the parts. Hey there, Pete. Peter was gonna go live. I realized once I'd gone live, but I was like, I have the parts, that's why I did it, really. So yeah, if you only knew someone who had parts, yeah. Is the exhaust still loose? Yeah, I noticed that as well. East Lancs car boot was great this morning. If you're out of spare dog bones, just take one of Alfie, says Highway Bus. Yeah, not likely. So that, I think, brings everything to a solid conclusion. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm going to be getting on and listing all of this stuff today. That's my plan. I'm going to get it listed today, get it all dealt with, and be done with it. So Peter, I'm not sure if he's gone live already or if he's going to go live. Peter Cummins will be going live, the Vinegar Jar. Kirsten's Curiosity says she's going to be going live as well, so check her out. And also check out Night's Life as well, I believe he said. And then I'm sure Reselling White Boy John Luke will be doing some stuff. And I'm pretty sure him and Kieran are going to be going live tonight or something. Lots and lots of people going live. No worries, my love is a niche. I was telling people to watch you. There we go. So yeah, check those out. Hopefully everyone else had good pickups as well. I'm going to see if this SAD light works. I'm not sure if it will for me, but there we go. Thanks for watching, and